I think a woman deals with age in all kinds of different ways. I think she can feel very afraid, and I think she can feel very bold and free. I think aging isn't one size fits all.
But for now, we're gonna drop on it.
Everybody, I'm so happy to see you today. I hope you had a wonderful week, and I'm so glad you came back to see me and Cooper. Okay, well, you know what? In all the time I've been on YouTube, I have never done a favorites video. So I want to do that today. I want to do my favorites that I found in May. And the specific reason that I wanted to do that was in May I had a goal, and my goal was to change up my look for summer. So I wanted to find a really lightweight foundation. I wanted to find the ultimate, most beautiful, perfect bronzer. I wanted to glow. I wanted to have this most natural glow where I could use just a little bit of makeup, but I would still glow. So all those things were so important to me, and I also wanted to change up my hair. I wanted to be able to wear my hair a little bit shorter and a little bit more 60s, and I needed something where my color was kind of going down the drain, so I had to find a shampoo that was prolonging the color in my hair. So I think I found all those things. So I'm so happy you're here, and so let's go through some of my favorite products that I found in May that I'm loving. You want to do that? Okay, let's do that. So first off, I wanted a nice natural looking tan for my legs and my body, and I tried a couple products that I found at Ulta, cream products, but they were kind of streaky, so I went back to my L'Oreal wipes, my tan wipes from L'Oreal that you can get probably at almost any drugstore. They run $9.99. I use them every other day, but I love the tone that I get with them, and I'm so glad that I came back to these. And I think what I really love about having, you know, a wipe is that when I'm using a cream for tanning, it's kind of messy. It kind of smells bad, and I kind of get it on other things. But with this, you just get a nice moist pad, and it's white, and you just rub it over your body. It makes it so nice because it's just so simple and clean, and it smells so good, and it just gives you such a nice natural looking tan. The second thing that was so important to me is I wanted to glow, and if I was at the beach or at a cottage and I didn't want to put on any makeup, I wanted something that I could just put on that would make me look healthy and glow, and maybe I could have a very lightweight foundation that I did find, but underneath that I just wanted to glow, and I found the most beautiful product. So in May, I really gave this product a workout, and it is the Dirty Works Radiance Cream, and I think this is one of the best products on the market. It is incredible. It is comparable to, I think, every foundation booster that I have ever used, and I've used a lot of those. This one is kind of a banana color, and they tell you you can use it under your makeup, over your makeup, or just alone, just for that glow. I'm not afraid of it because it just gives you such a natural glow. You know, you can put it on your shoulders, and you know what it reminds me of a little bit? Like this cost me $8 from Dirty Works, and this cost me $36 from Lorac. And this is their booster primer, and these two products are very, very much alike, except this is $7 and this is $36. I'll make sure that I leave all the links below in case you see something that you might be interested in that I am loving in May. So just check the info box below. I'll have links, and I'll have coupons if I can get some coupons to these products. Oh, by the way, this video is not sponsored, so this is 100% my opinion. It always would be anyway, but I just had to mention it. So I do need coverage. I mean, I am 92 years old, so I needed some coverage, but I didn't want a lot of cakey makeup, you know, at the beach. So I'm watching my friend Carol from the old Carol show, and she held up a makeup by Boots number 7, and it was the airbrush foundation, and she said it was lightweight. It gave her medium coverage, and that it blurred her pores. Do you know who Carol is? She is such a great lady. You know, the more I know Carol, the more I just love her. She is a very, very special woman. I'll link her channel below if you don't watch her. Carol is like a fine wine. She gets better. No, I should try something else. Carol is like, you know, knowing Carol is like putting on that old coat in the closet, and then you slip your hand in the pocket and there's a $100 bill in there. No, that's never happened to me. So Carol held up this Boots number 7 airbrushing foundation, and it's very lightweight. It goes on with a dropper, and that reminds me a little bit of, I had the luxury of being able to use Kogan Dough makeup, and this reminds me a little bit of that. I did not build this makeup up. I wanted it to be just one nice look. Not heavy, not cakey, not finding my pores, and this gave me a very unusual look as far as it looked like I had coverage, but it really didn't look like I had makeup on at all. I have a clean canvas. I used my vitamin C, my serum, and pretty good match, huh? I think it's so funny when I get really close to the camera. Carol is like a really fine woman. She is a woman of substance. I've been looking for years for something where I could set underneath my eyes, and I don't know how many powders I've tried, but I mean, I exhausted myself. And I was reading in May about Kim Kardashian, you know, because she and I are such good friends. Me and Mario, no, we don't. But I tell you what, I was reading that her makeup artist uses banana powder on her under eye area because she has a tendency to have dark circles. Banana powder, which has that kind of, you know, yellowish tint to it, so that cancels out dark circles. But I did get the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder, banana baking powder, and I really didn't know what to expect, but I am in love with it. What this powder does, it's so finely milled, and it's the first time, I just spilled it all over. It's so finely milled for my knees. Okay. Anyway, I love it. It cancels out the darkness that I have underneath my eyes, and your own body heat bakes this. And I think this cost me $12, and I'll link it below, but this is one of my favorite finds of the year. This one, this product, and this product. I am so excited, and that's why I wanted to do May favorites, is because they really, really are May favorites. I love these two, and I have one more that I'm just crazy about. So I also wanted to find the perfect bronzer for summer, and I went out on everybody's recommendation, and I bought the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Everybody in the world has this. You have to have it. It's the law. And it smells like the beach. I don't know how they did it, but it smells just like the beach. It has a lovely buttery, creamy feel to it, so you could, you know, actually put it on with your fingers if you wanted to. And it's a very subtle color. You can contour with it, and you can do just about anything. It gives you a very natural kind of tan look, and even it works just fine on your body too. It gives you kind of a glow. But I did find a better bronzer, so I couldn't believe it when I found it. I found the number 7. This comes in 3 shades. It's $12. I got this at Ulta, and this is the most beautiful bronzer I have ever seen in my life. It's so creamy, and it's so finely milled. And you know, sometimes bronzers, when you put a bronzer on and a blush on, and they mix together, and have you ever seen a woman that has kind of a gray cast to her cheeks? I see that every week on YouTube. And it's the wrong bronzer with the wrong contour color, or the wrong blush, or how they're all working chemically, and then they oxidize together and they give you a gray tint. So I'm very, very afraid of that, because I don't need any help looking grayish. I mean, I am 92. So when I found this, I couldn't believe it. I got it in the deepest shade. I got it in Caramel. And it's so, because I knew when I swatched it, it was going to be super, super subtle. Let's see if I can swatch it. You know, depending on your application, you know, when you have something that deep and rich, and it blends like a dream, and it stays forever. It doesn't fade. But I have tried this with several different blushes, and it plays very well with them, and I don't get any grayish tone. The other thing that I love to do, and Angelina Jolie used to do this all the time. Another one of my good friends. No, that's not true. She didn't use blush. She just used a very light foundation, and then she would just use a bronzer, and then no blush. So this is something that you can do with this. That's what I'm planning on doing. So the last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to find a palette, an eyeshadow palette that wasn't too expensive, but I was looking for a specific color. It was a color that I wanted to put with like a light gold, very light, subtle gold on my lid, and I wanted this, the outer V, to be this just lovely kind of russet color, but I couldn't find it anywhere, and I wanted, you know, the top to be very subtle, kind of a cool gray. So I was kind of wanting to mix cool and gray shadows together. That's all, just something very, very simple. So I looked at a lot of palettes for this one particular color, and I'll swatch it for you real quick. Hopefully you can see this. But see, that color is sort of a kind of a red rust, kind of Edward Hopper America kind of color, and that's what I wanted. And I also wanted something to go with that was going to be like a very feminine, kind of like a Sandra Dee, hi, it's summer kind of look to it. And I loved the way those two, I had it in my mind that these would be the shades. So I looked and I looked for those colors. And I settled on buying the Chocolate Vice palette from Makeup Revolution. It cost me $15. It looks like this. The last thing in May that I fell in love with, I had this idea, I saw it in a magazine, and it was so beautiful. And I don't know who the model was, but she was at the river with her, you know, boyfriend, and she looked so casual, and she had white pants on, and she had like a little white tank top, but over the tank top was this beautiful white throw that she had over her, and she had white jewelry, and it was so beautiful. And so I thought, oh, I have to find something. It almost looked like a bathing suit top, but more refined, more beautiful, and like a kind of a burlap cotton. And yeah, you know what? I found it.
I think every woman comes to a crossroad. I think she actually makes a choice when she gets to a certain age, exactly what is her life going to be. I think as we age, it gets even harder to feel like we're being seen or heard, so we make a choice. This is our life, and this is our story, and it's up to us whether the world hears our story. When I was a little girl, my mama told me, don't be loud, don't be rude. But before she died, my mama told me, don't forget to be loud when you have to be. And I think that is about the best advice I have ever gotten.